Hi. Wow, so beautiful to see you. And today we are going to do tantric yoga together, yeah? Hi, I'm Freya. So, yeah, let's just make ourselves into a seated position. I would like to talk to you from there, yeah? So just making yourself comfortable first, feeling your hip bones drop in to the ground, feeling your shoulders relax, feeling your spine lift a little bit high up. Mm. Just dropping your chin to your chest. And slowly, slowly start to move this head of yours around and around in circles. Slowly, slowly. Going all the way to the side of your shoulder, going all the way around, dropping back, going to the other shoulder and coming back in the front. And just allow these movements to go so slow that you are present and awake and aware with every sensation, every tension, every opening that is available to be bent into your neck. Also keeping your jaw open a little bit so that you really can relax and also stretch all the way up into your throat. So we are doing tantra yoga, and what is different between other yogas and tantra yoga? Well, for me, tantra is an area that infuses every part of my life. And it really doesn't mean that anything is perfect or all that. It's just about being what is alive in any moment, feeling the sensations within the body, being working also with the energy that is available to us. And the energy is like life force energy, it's prana, it's chi, it's all the different words you want to use on it. Take the circle in the opposite direction. And what we're doing is that we're opening up to feeling that natural energy that is alive in our body. And we are opening up the gateways, opening up the pathways by twisting and turning and bending so that the energy can move more freely. And we're also doing specific exercises or movements or postures that activate different areas. We are also being present in this present moment. We are being with what is actually happening and what is alive right here and right now. And we are meeting ourselves beyond masks. When your chin meets your chest, allow your head to naturally stop. Just noticing the sensations in your body and almost like catching up with yourself as you've been twisting and turning a bit. And gently let your head to come to an upright position. Finding a slight smile, putting it on your lips, smiling from the inside, almost like you could smile all the way from your belly and up, 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 into your heart, into your chest, into your throat, and up through your mouth. Smile all the way down again, as if you were smiling all the way down from your genitals, your anus. Find that smile down there, that glow, that happiness. And bring it up through the belly, up through the chest, up through the heart. And allow it to land on your lips and open up in maybe an even wider smile. Wow. And gently let go. Start moving your shoulders, rolling them upwards, backwards, and down. Keeping your palms in the same place, resting on your knees. And exaggerate this movement. Allow your upper body to follow this movement so that your spine and your chest is following and opening up and curving back and rolling in. Allow your neck to also join the movement and see how is it your body wants to move. Allow yourself to naturally fall into the movement, into the opening, into the tension, into what is available for you to be with in your upper body. If you want to go a little bit more down, rolling, curving yourself in like a ball. And breathe. Breathe deep, deep breaths. Circular movements. Really feeling the contact of the ground with your sit bones. Moving the whole pelvic area so that it opens up. Taking the circle in the opposite direction. And gently allow the movements to become stiller and stiller and stiller until you once more find yourself sitting in stillness. And notice the sensations within and sink deeper and deeper into the nothingness, into the space, into the silence, into relaxation. And we're gonna find our pillows, or if you also have some blocks, you can use them. And we're gonna come into a supported fall here. So we're just gonna place it on the highest edge as possible that we have accessible for us. It's almost like a bridge without being in a bridge, yeah? So it's a supported bridge. So if you have blocks, you can also use them. So place it under your buttocks, a little bit higher up so it also meets that area in between. Place the soles of your feet in the hip width distance. And let's take your arms and place them out to the side or over your head if you also want to stretch out your chest a little bit. And just breathe. Breathe in through the area of your pelvic. Breathe into your butt, breathe into your ass, breathe into those genitals. Really fill them up with breath. Fill up your belly, your lower belly, fill up your womb. And exhaling. letting go and sinking. Relaxing the jaw, allowing the jaw to open and drop. And we are also focusing a lot on the jaw because the jaw is linked directly with your genitals. And a lot of people are holding tension in the jaw. God, I've held so much tension in the jaw and I'm still doing it. Huh? But yeah, but man, there's been so much releasing there. And can you imagine that's linked to directly to the genitals. So a stiff jaw, stiffness down there. And the more we are able to relax, the more we are able to open up. You know what we open up to? We open up to pleasure. We open up to those sensations that feel good in our bodies, yeah? So in Tantra, they also say there is no right, there is no wrong, there is no darkness and light. It's all connected, yeah? And in one way, we can say we are with that here when we are also with the sensations of the opening process, which is quite painful, so they are directly linked together, pain and pleasure. And also at the same time, as we say, there is nothing that should be different and everything is perfect just the way it is. And I am not my mind and I'm not my thoughts. There is also sensations and also positions and also things and also lives that we can choose for ourselves, that we can create for ourselves, that we can nourish, that make our nervous systems relax, that produce hormones that increase health and longevity, that produce hormones that create love and flushes our bodies with health. So at the same time as everything is accepted and welcomed, we also do want to set ourselves up, really just set ourselves up for a good condition, yeah, because when we are relaxed, when we're feeling safe, when we're feeling held, when we're feeling loved, when we're feeling accepted for who we are, then we open up, then we relax. Then we go from the fight and flight stress systems, we go into relaxation. So we go into the parasympathetic nervous system, which produces everything you need to cleanse and clarify. And yeah, you can relax and you can let go. Ah. And I also love to mix everything into the pit, yeah. So a lot of the inspiration here is from yin yoga as well. And I really love yin yoga because it's a way to go so deep, deep, deep into the body, but from relaxation, yeah. Ah. Ah. And we're going to stay, but we are also going to move a little bit. So we're going to place the soles of our feet together. It's the only difference. And we're going to opening up those hips. You can roll back a little bit on your pillows so it becomes a little bit more under your ass there. Just find that way to support yourself in this. So now we're opening up the hips a little bit more and also on the inside of our thighs. Which also when we do de-armoring and when we do work inside of the genitals, we always start with this area, with the outer thigh area. Or I always do that. Yeah, everybody can do differently, yeah. And that's also not true because you start way up before that. Yeah, you start with the face and welcoming and eyes and all this, but yeah. It's very important to look at this area as well and to see that everything here is like points for the inside of the genitals. So I will welcome you to just place your arms, start massaging this area on your thighs, on your inner thighs. When you lay in this opening position. And look for those areas where You can feel maybe tightness or a sore muscle or something like that. Maybe you also can feel it as prickling of energy in your fingertips. I don't know. Everybody feels different, yeah? And you can go as close to your genital area as you would like here on the inside of the thigh here. Relaxing the jaw, also allowing some sounds to come out, maybe shaking your head a little bit. Just inviting that relaxation and release. Gently let go of the shaking of the head, let go of the movement of your hands. Find a way to softly, gently, while still keeping your eyes closed, move away the pillow, staying in as much as the same position as you already are. Landing with your legs down on the ground, placing one hand on your lower abdomen and one hand on your chest. And also letting your arms and your hands find its way out on the inside of your clothes, so that you can really touch and hold your own skin and meet yourself, skin to skin. Relaxing your ass. Relaxing the shoulders. Allowing the thighs to just drop. Allowing the chin to drop, the mouth to open, and the tongue to kind of hang. Allowing the sensations from the outside to just be and just notice how it is on the inside. Staying with yourself in this moment. Ah. And I will invite you to stay here as long as you have the need to do that, and warmth and patience to be with yourself. It was super, super, super beautiful to do this together, yeah. Mm. Thank you so much for being here together with me.